There we go. Okay. So checking for all the things here. This is the door. Those are the power supplies. It's pretty far. I'll just check all the data points first. I can't go back here. That's it. Let's go. What is this one? Lock Christina you way.
Zero Dawn. It is art in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Souvet? Christina Souvet?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His roots are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Yeah, it's not a question about if it's fair. It's just like you have to. Like they chose you because you're like one of the best in your actually in the area, bro. You're just one of the best in your specialty. So
Now,
why not?
those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back
Oh,
in the
this
day,
is the stealing one. The
I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
let's go. Okay. This guy is getting the real talk down.
I hashed it out with them.
From
What the point
page
of Artemis
dash.
was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been
He
all
got the
this
point.
and
He got
then
the point.
nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe, anyway.
He understands the point. Like, you can choose between doing nothing, or you can just help and at least give others a future. Like, it's like in my opinion, the natural way to think, actually.
Need to find the right configuration.
It's like the only thing, the only way to think about this, actually. This, I can understand if you, like, if this would be the case, how you can actually think of another way. Like, it's so weird. But okay, everyone has their own, their own mind on such things, but this is like my opinion.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence,
Oh,
okay?
Nexus problem.
Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Okay. Ah, so you need to get a new emitter here. Okay. This one has a code. Secure encryption port with holographic display. Data shows required settings for nearby holologs.
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Probably somewhere here. Okay, how do I get up there? Yeah, this one, oh no, it's not already working. Great. Okay, I'm just doing this in the right direction already. This one should be turned down to south. And the last one to the right.
Done.
This is the first one.
I should check
There
the
we
door
go.
nearby.
So now, where's the storage area? Ah, open the door. I probably can reach this area from here. Yeah, that's it. Is there something? Yep. Something to climb. This is, I guess. Nice. It's great. There we go. Okay, but where's the... Oh, wow. I fell down. Okay, sad. There we go. Back to the storage room. Ladder.
Found
Ah,
it.
that's it. Oh, wow.
Looks intact.
Okay. That's great. Just installing it. He's a technician as well now.
Now let's get that door
Okay.
open.
Let's see. This is on like, oh, like to the north, to the wrong one, to the west. Next one is south. This one is east. And the last one was up, west, south, east. The last one. Oh wait, it's... Okay, it's upside down. Wow, I just realized, holy damn. This is like... Okay. Wait, if you're watching upside down, then this is like the thing is it like mirrored? So this should be up then. I'm just guessing. This is weird. This should be on the other side, like west, and the last one should be turning down. This one is down. Oh, this one is actually turned, and like this one is actually on west, and the other one's on east. I think this is the right thing.
That did it.
Yeah, I kinda
Has power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
reversed it in the wrong way. Okay, there we go. Let's go through the door. Oh no. Chargers.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Wait, kill the Eclipse.
I've been seen.
Wait. Why did my silent strike not work? Shit. I'll just give this one a fire arrow. That's sad. That was the wrong one. I just want to give this one a fire arrow. No! I think this will explode. Will it? Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what I wanted. He's on fire. There we go. Like, I wanted to have the silent strike, but it didn't work actually. That's sad. Someone of them has a... I think I have a fire striker somewhere here. I'll just take the fire striker. No, my fire striker. But I can search it through the box, okay? Okay, where's the... There's one. There's one. No. Not this one. This one as well. It's just way better today, actually. Today I'm hitting. Holy damn, where?
Or not.
Oh no. Oh no, this was so close. Well, I can't see this guy in the smoke.
Don't let it end like this.
There we go. I'm just taking the fire thing. No, oh no.
Taking now.
There's a minigun. Awesome.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
But I just... I'll take this weapon as well, and I'm just giving it to the next room. Like... I'm just going on with weapons. Like, they are fun, actually. They are fun to play.
Should have brought a cart.
Even though they don't really fit into the game itself. Or more like... They fit, but in a way it's like weird to play them because you're like only playing like primal weapons like a bow and things. Is well, the only thing which like pretty technical is the how is it called, the rattler? Yeah, the rattler. But yeah, it's fine because you take it from the machines, of course. But still, it's like it's such a weird change if you're playing from like a bow to a death trap minigun or whatever. Like there's a minigun, there's a fire strike. They just feel feel odd if you're just playing primals the whole time. Okay, what else do we have? Like, there's a... Like, here should be so much... There's something to... Here, there's a text message. I'll do the text message first. Just because they are so awful to read. Wow, you weren't kidding about Gaia's predilection for animal morphologies. Sure, not totally unexpected given the rough natural terrain her bots will have to navigate, but I agree that there's something deeper going on here. Her designs aren't just functional. They feel almost like well tributes is the word that comes to mind. As though she is already mourning their loss, and not just for disappearing the fauna over time, but creatures from the fossil record too. References to megafauna and some of her designs so cool. Well, whatever Gaia thinks up, Hephaestus will empower her to build it. I just wish we could still be around in a century or two to see what she makes, Margot. Okay. Another
Hello,
text.
I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus.
Okay.
As the name might
Hi.
tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical at places.
Like, I get it.
Gaia was designed to save life. Why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why? I've seen these shapes before. In cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
Okay, so... Like, you're just... Is this like you're going through every area, probably? Like, Hephaestus is just giving the imagination to... Or, like, the skills to craft robots. But it takes, like, her own mind. Like, it's like a KE, which is... it's like a KI, which... Kinda... develops itself in crafting new things. But... If someone needs to have, like, aggressive robots, like Ravagers... Like, there must be somehow somebody who actually gives the input that they need to defend themselves from something. So this could probably the thing of this hardest thing. Like I think it's like in this game it's like you need a. I think it's just about a yin and yang, and you always need a dark side to a bright side, let's say. So. I'm just guessing. Like the hardest is the one who's in charge right now, and that's why the Gaia is given fighting robots as a as a craft, as an idea to craft. Yeah, just getting this text message here. Full steam ahead. Margot, if I doubt your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you as a Hephaestus Alpha. You need to stop worrying about your age and communication style. You are who you are. Have confidence in yourself. You know what you are doing. Case in point, the latest draft we planned for the construction and stocking of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This combined with your design for the AM Foundry core and the Foundry site selection plan add up to a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. One detail: consult with Iomide Okilo before you finalize the silo inventories. Hephaestus' first task will be to fabricate the robots that will construct the waveform broadcast towers Minerva will use to transmit the deactivation codes. So any exotic materials needed for the towers should be accounted for in the inventory plan. Elizabeth. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else to examine? Oh, this is like the door. Springer gun. Something behind here, maybe? Nope. Okay. Let's go. Let's head to the office of Elizabeth Sobeck. Oh. I guess I'm getting there. Yeah, I do.
I think this is it.
Like, is it this one or is it this one? That's the question.
It's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More Eclipse.
Careful now.
Where are they? Oh wow, I didn't even see them. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6. Okay. I'm just going slowly here. Let's see. Let's see. I don't even. Is this even necessary? Go slowly. I probably have to fight them anyway. Yeah, I have to.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English,
Holy shit.
Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic
42
fossils.
zettabytes.
The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Apollo is the... Like, Apollo is the Wait. Is Apollo the network communication through the focuses? Probably the tall necks. Okay. Another text message. Encapsulated DNA. Semina Ibaji. And the winner is encapsulated DNA. Over the past 10 days, I performed an exhaustive review of data storage resolutions. Magnetic, optical, quantum. Even the eternity tech that Fast was shilling a year or so ago. But every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings. Too heavy to transport, too massive to install into the allotted space, too power intensive over the century, too prone to failure past 300 to 400 years, etc. Encapsulated DNA will easily hold the 30 plus zettabytes we're projecting for Apollo. There are still many details to finalize, and of course, to start with, we need to select the inert material in which we'll embed the molecules, already testing 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the power systems and sealed reliquaries that will keep the DNA at minus 18 degrees Celsius for 1000 plus years. So long as I assure you that that it didn't factor into my decision, I may confess that I deem it entirely fitting, indeed propitious, that we will be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction. It's not just ironic, but heroic. Life as a hero beating back the forces of oblivion. In any case, much to do. Until next time, peace be with you, Samina. Okay, like is there a chance to get in here? Like, is there anything to even... Ah, there's nothing to check. Ah, another one. Another text message. Ooh, how much reading? Apollo update. Apollo update? Over the past 2 months, the full benefit of our procurement of a copy of the Homo archive from Far Zenith has made itself known, and as a result, all of Apollo Key's deliverables, what the hell? Deliverables are on schedule. Apollo has already surpassed 40 million discrete data entries and continues to grow. The physical science modules are effectively complete, with soft science module close behind. World history, cultural data, and media archives are also on schedule. Language preservation is wrapping up a bit ahead of schedule due to falling short of our goals to preserve 4,500 language. I suppose the tragic early loss of Papua New Guinea doomed that goal from outset, with attendant curricula development about to begin. Speaking of the heuristic curricula, they are performing well in testing, with children and adolescents demonstrating high levels of engagement with and trust in the Aristotle and Aspasia personae. Personally, I find them highly engaging, especially when they debate. I wish half my professors had been so entertaining. Peace be with you, Samina. Okay, like she found a passion in this project. That's great.
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest?
Yeah, that's sad.
How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy.
If I bring her back,
You of all people should know that.
keep her scalp.
Silent strike. Got him. I guess he can't be seen, probably. What is this one? Is this like a... Okay, there's... Like 2 are walking around, but there are 7. There were 7. Just didn't see the last one before. Like, am I able to... Question is, am I able to set this guy on fire? And the others just don't realize it. Like I don't know. I don't think this is possible, but I can give it a shot. Okay, they didn't see me,
Still
so it's
sniffing
fine.
around.
Are they moving? Okay, just one is moving. I guess I tricked them. He was just lighting a cigarette and explode. I don't know, like this is decent. I like it. I like it. I kinda see pretty bad actually here. The area is just awful. Are they still wandering around? Yeah, they're still wandering around. Maybe I can get one more with the sneaking thing. I just think I can probably. Can I kill this guy in one shot? That's the question.
They're leaving.
No. I just want to take this guy out. There we go. Yeah, the saving works pretty good. Like I should have kept the like the what's it called? Like I had a Nora Stealth Hunter.
Don't mind me.
Nora Stealth Hunter armor. I sold it early. There's one more sneaking around. That? Like how many more? Those are just 2. Fine. No. Oh god, I didn't hit. Got him.
Gotta be around here.
Turn around. Turn to the other way. If he turns around... Oh no. Not like this.
I see him.
There we go. Boom. No.
Shadow.
The rest of them.
Oh, sad. I wanted to...
Cave of Wonders.
Oh, that's so sad. I wanted to like self-kill him, the silent strike, but it didn't work. That's sad. That's sad. Like, there was something in the middle, actually, I could explore. Like, what is this, what is this thing? Oh, what is this? A blue one? Polished ancient charm, okay. Like that? There we go. Is this a... Please be a audio. Yeah, audio. There we go. There is testimonial.
Dr. Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Army.
Okay. Why did it stop playing? Did I just... Oh no, I pressed E for cancel, sad. Code Nexus. Oh no, like... How can I find this again? There's testimonial. This is what I was looking for.
Dr.
Play.
Sobek, please archive this testimonial in Apollo. Cross-reference to all mentions of my name and Operation Enduring Victory. My name is General Aaron Harris. From 2060 to 2066, I served as the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the highest-ranked officer of the United States Armed Forces. The tenure of my command included strategic planning and oversight of Operation Enduring Victory, a falsehood perpetrated on the civilian populations of the United States and other nations during the last 14 months of life on this planet. Before the Pharaoh Plague, I did my job and did it well. I was bold and decisive, crafty in political maneuvers. It wasn't an accident that I rose to my position and became the commander of the largest mechanized force ever assembled. But to what end? My only lasting achievement was the extinction of life on Earth. And my one redeeming act, if any, was to delay that extinction by days or weeks, by throwing more death at it. It is my hope that there will be no need for men like me in the world to come. If you are one of the people of that future world listening to this message, please know that I am sorry and that I wish you well. Sincerely, Aaron Harris.
He actually sounds like a hero. Just like normally they always wanna like the solutions of the most military people are just like a war will solve everything. And he realized that it doesn't actually.
Welcome to Hades.
Okay, Hades.
Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol. The ultimate killer app.
Okay.
Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine your Gaia 200 years from now and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do. Which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over.
Okay.
Not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand.
I like this guy, he's
Death
pretty
on a
cool.
Speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And
Yeah, we do.
how does it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
But the purpose at all on Hades is kinda kinda good actually. This like of course it's it extinct old planet again, but still like it's the I see the purpose in him. Like you just if you make a mistake or if Gaia makes a mistake there, you're just like giving it a reset. Like this. It is well thought actually. It is well thought. Noise complaints. Noise complaints. Travis Tate to Elizabeth Sobek. Calling me confounded, Lizzie. Bashcore? Anyone who says the old TT codes to Bashcore is straight up lying. And you know it. Old Trev don't have no truck with commercial razzle dazzle. No. Heck, I would rather guzzle a liter of Citranium runoff than listen to the grey sound for 30 seconds. Hand to God, swear on my mama's grave, and she was a religious. No, that ain't Bashcore blasting the Hades lab, shaking the walls, the rattling forks teeth, it's death metal, girl. Classical music, 80s and 90s mostly. Got me some Dutch deathcore, some Japanese gore grind, some Swedish cannibal themed stuff too. Stop by if you want to listen. Or heck, just come within 50 meters of the lab. Ain't no Bashcore you will see or hear, rather in the screech that rends the air, and feel in the throbbing pulse of the floor and walls and ceiling, and ceiling swallowing you up like you was Jonah trapped in the gullet of Gothic's deathfish. Hallelujah. As for those who request to turn it down, no can do, Lizzie. This is how I code. Turn down my death metal. Might as well give up my stimulants, chocolate melts, and industrial accident wits. Last I heard, we were supposedly to be coding Hades down here. Am I really supposed to code an extension protocol without death metal to inspire me? Nah, I don't think so. Stay cool, Trey. Okay, like he's the same guy as me. Like I'm not listening to death metal. I'm listening to like hard goa, let's say, like psytrance when I code. Sometimes I'm not coding often, but when I do, I'm just listening to psytrance. Oh, we hate this protocol. Like you just have the right focus if you're just playing on psytrance. If you're coding on psytrance, you just have the right focus. Wait, where's Hades protocol? Hate here, just popped 3 blues, but I earned it. Finally figured out a Goldilocks solution to Gaia's rather extreme executive authority. If that ain't worth 10 to 12 hours of dream time, what is? Before this, every usurpation protocol I designed failed in simulation because it was either too hard or too soft. Too hard, and it degraded the Gaia core. Sure, it pried her figurative fingers off the figurative driving wheel so Hades could take control, but by breaking her fingers, sometimes her arms too. So that couldn't fly. Everything depends on Gaia taking control back after Hades has done its business, so had to find a solution that didn't leave Gaia any worse for the world. Too soft, and Gaia only pretends to relinquish protocol. In simulation after simulation, Hades would take command of the terraforming system and reverse operations, only to have Gaia lurk in the background, quietly reversing processes and falsely telemetry to hide its interference. Sneaky. I swear, ain't nothing Gaia wouldn't do to keep life going, even when it simulated plant life. Turns out the just right solution is to isolate Gaia in a protective code shell, preserving its integrity, then unseat it from command position so Hades can slip into the figurative captain's chair and work its magic. Those blues are coming on strong now, so I'm not really describing it so clear, but pretty sure it will work. Yeah, those blues are plenty strong. I guess it's time to sleep in bed. I'll back to it tomorrow, alligators. So he kind of coded it too hard, probably, and Hades took over completely. Okay, that was the one I guess this was the one. Oh no, it isn't. Archive abuse. Wait, was this a... Was this a audio? I think this was audio. Oh no, archive abuse. Text setup princess. Samina Ibaji, to Travis Tate and Elizabeth. Mr. Tate, this more concerns Apollo Archive submission 000238876. Your 666 submission in just 5 days. And oh, what a doozy. Despite earlier warnings, inappropriate materials, you choose to submit 265 holographic remasters of acknowledged classics of extreme exploitation cinema. Allow me then to thank you on 2 counts. 1, for giving me the pleasure of rejecting your submission, thereby consigning your favorite Eastern European torture flicks and their ilk to the dust heap of oblivion. It truly warms my heart to know that I have saved the future from a matter ordeal of experience not just one, but all 16 installments of making a millipede. Don't worry, the Pasolini material has already been preserved. Extreme but perhaps but art. For clarifying a concept that has so long been ambitious and ethically fraught for archivists such as myself, the definition of obscenity. You have freed me from the subjective quagmire embodied in Judge Potter's famous utterance. I know it when I see it. Thanks to you, I can now apply a single objective criterion. If Travis Tate submitted it, it's obscene. Okay, my man just overdid it. Accordingly, I have directed Apollo staff to summarily reject all of your future submissions, sight unseen. Perhaps you might invest the time you would have spent preparing further submissions on, oh, I don't know, your assigned work. We have a world to save after all, or the rest of us do anyway. Dr. Samina Iwaji. So the thing is, like, she doesn't want to get the bad things within Apollo.
Only way onwards.
Like, she just want to oh, this is a big one.
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Okay. Yeah, so like this, like I don't know if this was the fault of this Travis guy. Like, obviously it looks like this, but I don't know. Like, maybe this could be, like, as I said, like just a bug in the software. Like, it's just a. Okay, there's something to read again. What is this? Ah, there's a death bringer gun. There's a text as well. So many texts again instead. I guess I'm gonna read them first. After that I will start the holo. Cradle Seal, text mail, Patricia Brohart Klein. Elysia 01 was successfully sealed before the swarm advancing across Xinjiang province could detect it. Pingback from crucial systems is good. For our maiden voyage a success. Regards my deputies with the beaters over the good selection. Of course I understand we have limited overhead to run simulations of gene flow in our future humans. But we can all agree that there is a margin for refinement in the future cradle populations. In addition to personally overseeing completion of the Elysia 02 site inside Mount Namuli, I will formulate and propose a modified Zygote selection plan within the week. Okay. What are the some incubators for human bodies actually? Okay, where's more? There's one more text thing. Cradle Servitono Personae. Development of the artificial personae for cradle servitors, Notura, disciplinary and healer continues at a good pace. We are targeting Turing 0.4 for these constructs. This should allow low-grade empathy and limited improvisation without undermining adherence to codified behavior sets. The stimulus-driven switching of personae, however, is proving to be a greater software challenge than anticipated, especially concerning the entrenched feedback loops between the disciplinarian and healer personae. I have also attached the reports from an incident where a servitor running the mother personnel intervened on a disciplinarian servitor's behavior. A parental argument, if you will, amusing on first glance perhaps, but deeply concerning. I have attached a comprehensive plan for the correction of these interactive protocols' shortcomings. Data corrupted. Okay, the next one. FZ Chambers by Patrick Rohat-Klein. The ectogenic chambers arrived two days ago. I've spent the last 36 hours examining them and poring them over technical documentation. They are a revelation, astonishing. I don't know what you had to give Far Zenith in trade to get these chambers, but it was worth it. In a single leap, the embryologists have vaulted past 50 years of technological shortcomings. The risk of ECMO resolved. Nutrition delivery resolved. Hormonal stability resolved. 12 other risk areas resolved. Before I examined these chambers, I considered the Odyssey to be a fool's errand. But if the rest of FZ technology is at the level, well, a human colony around Sirius doesn't seem so impossible after all. Mass fabrication of the chambers will present a number of challenges, but I'm confident they can be resolved. I'm going to rest for a few hours and then get back to it. Expect a fabrication plan within 38 hours. BBK. Okay. Let's see what the holo tells me. Like, these are just the chambers for the new human species. Okay. Activate. There.
Welcome to Eleuthia,
Okay, those are
the
all.
crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions.
Oh no, it's right.
For it is
Lucia
by
is
Eleuthia
a
that the human
goddess
race
as
will
well.
continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors, to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem, to say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Okay, I guess I've checked everything out. At least, like, the thing is,
facilities.
Probably one of those.
Elizabeth said a new generation.
One of this new generation
humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. it was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
Yeah, like, I don't know if, like, I must be some kind of, new incubated, species as well, probably. Is there any chance? No. Okay, I need to climb. I got it. There we go. Like, okay. But I still think I'm the reincarnation of Elizabeth Sobeck. Like, this would be... Like, this is the only plausible thing I can actually... Like, the also only plausible thing I can think about it. Some component got removed. Okay. Let's see, what is this thing telling me? Gaia log.
Though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
no, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Okay, she's like... She has the intelligence of like, or more like... Does she have too much empathy there? Like that's the thing, like... Maybe she has too much empathy to resist against the Hades, which is hard-coded. We're gonna see.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
Okay. They did build up a kind of friendship, even though it's a computer program. Okay, next one.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not gonna put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child.
Okay.
What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Okay. Maybe am I the incarnation of Gaia? Try open door. Oh wait, this actually works? Okay, that was easier than expected. Wow, I thought I have to find some kind of secrets in this room first. I guess not. Machine core small. Whoa, so much stuff. I'll take it. Like, what is this one? This is a... Can I access this? No, I will just take the... this one first. Odyssey has failed. Data corruption minimal. Okay. Alt, some terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of Seagoats and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for the continuation of the human species and earthly life. We must succeed, Elizabeth. Okay, yeah, I guess... Like, you already... there's another one. You successed, actually. Because I am here and I can read this. Yeah, view the notebook. Artemis status. What is Artemis? Charles Ronson. Artemis status. It's coming along, Liz. I'm positive about it. If those words can still mean anything, had my sleeves rolled up. Negotiation with frozen zoos, for the example. So many species trapped in ghoulish hologram dioramas, suspended in what-ifs more than 14 years that went extinct between 2000 and 2043. We started mapping out primary succession, selecting the pioneer organisms for a balanced and sustainable biosphere. Microorganisms and insects, rabbits and hawks, foxes and wolves. Thousands more that will have to wait their turn until our new generation can be entrusted with the duty of restoring them, so they can return to a world that this time will understand the concept of conservation before it's too late. There has already been too many too lates. We lost our whole collection team during the swarm breakthrough in Myanmar. The samples were lost were, well, irreplaceable. But thanks to you, Liz, the circle of life will bend, not break. The Earth was a lifeless rock before, and someday it will be again. But not now, not like this, not on our watch, Ronson. Okay. So we're
registry master file.
accessing this master file?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this.
Again, how does she know all of those things?
Open it.
Never seen a computer before, let's see.
The secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Save the world, probably.
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Uh-huh. Oh no. Damn. Who the hell is this?
Still alive.
Elis.
Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Okay. Who the hell is Helis? Achievement unlocked. Discovered the groove. Yeah, I guess.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
See that scar on your
Rust.
cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well. For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on the ground. No.
Ah, that's
It
so
wasn't
sad.
him.
Like, Ross was so cool.
I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts. Haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun.
Okay.
Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
What is he doing? Like, you're a puppet. You're a puppet.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun,
Dark to light.
dark
Yeah.
to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point.
Okay.
As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then get this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place. Exactly where it belongs.
Okay,
The
okay.
errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose.
I'll probably
sacrificial
fight against in this ring against machines.
Speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
You cast me out, needless slaughter. They are irrelevant. They are
Nora
irrelevant.
have no part to play in this. Leave them alone.
Soon,
Too late.
they'll have no part to play in anything. That much is sure. In any case,
He's speaking in such a calm voice. It's
even if I wish
just disgusting. Like this villain just like so calm.
of the network. Communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Oh god, two corruptors.
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause?
What are they doing? Like they just they infected the behemoth, I guess.
The Tyrann ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eyes of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
I hope I have weapons.